We're going to learn, um, hey, today we're going to learn about 8th grade geometry. The standard that I want to go over today is Mathematical Standard 8.G.9. Know the formulas for the volumes of cones, cylinders, and spheres, and use them to solve real-world and mathematical problems. I just went ahead and drew out the different uh, the three different um, volume figures that is mentioned in the standards. We're dealing with a sphere, cone, and a cylinder. Well, we know the formula for a sphere is 4/3 times pi times r cubed. And so I drew a figure out with a circle and only shows the radius. The volume formula for a cone is 1/3 times pi times r squared times h, which when you draw your cone, you have your height and your radius. And then third, the volume for a cylinder is pi r squared times h, pi times r squared times h. So right here is my standards, and then right here you can tell that a sphere, the circle, and it has the radius, and then a cone, it's this figure right here, it has the height and the radius, and then a cylinder, it has the height and the radius of the base. So I'm just going to pick a problem at random, and we'll figure out what kind of shape it is, what formula we're going to use, and what the volume is going to be. So I drew this shape. I picked a shape of a cone. So we know that this is the height, which the height is 4 inches, and then we know our radius is 5 inches. Well, the questions that we're going to focus on today is, what is this figure? What volume formula we're using for this figure, and what the volume of this cone is. So the figure, what figure is this? We know that this figure is a cone, is the answer to number 1. Number 2 says, what is the formula for this figure? Well, we know that the volume formula, I should say in the question, what is the volume formula for this figure? So the volume equals, so 1/3 pi r squared h. So we know that our volume is that. Now what is the volume? So we have volume equal 1/3 pi r squared, so we know our radius is 5, so 5 squared. Then our height is 4. We know that 1/3 pi, 5 squared is 25 times 4. Well, 25 times 4, 0, 2, 8, 9, is 100. So we want to take 1/3 pi of 100. So what is the third of 100? 100 divided by 3. A third of 100 is 33.3 pi. Well, then now we got to times it by pi. So we're going to times Where's my pi button? Pi equal. So when we times it by pi, we have 104.7. That gives us the answer to what the volume is. When we put the answer, we always have to list the unit and then cube. That's very important when you do this. So that is your answer. And so we know it's 104.7 inches cubed. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this.